Okay, next lesson I'm going to talk about is purchasing inventory control. Purchasing is very important because if you don't purchase enough goods to sell in your store, okay, this is the items that you're buying from suppliers and distribution centers and manufacturers to put in your store so you can sell. So if people come into your store and you don't have items on the shelf, it creates a major problem, okay? One thing is you have a stock room in the back too, and it's important that you have shelving set up for specific items, okay? Generic cola, detergent. So we're going to find out probably in this situation where we're missing some items. Here's what you can do too to give yourself some more shelving space. You can put some of them in the middle rows back to back, okay? You can't do this. I couldn't put another row here because then they couldn't get these middle items. But you can set it up this way to increase your shelf spacing. So that way I can add some more shelf spacing in here to see if that helps. I don't know what I'm going to need. Eventually I'm probably going to need something else. Okay. All right, so I've got my shelving because this storage is a big problem in the retail setting when there's a small store. Okay. So I'm going to hit play and you'll see these shelves get stocked with goods. Okay. Oh, actually it won't because we haven't changed our purchasing yet. So actions of purchasing. So what this says is we're going to replenish to a certain amount of units when we fall below a certain amount of units. So you can set a global purchasing, but some items you're going to sell less of. If you look at right now, they sell a lot of ice cream. They're not selling hardly anything right now because we don't have anything on the shelves. So let's just do a global amount. Let's do 50 items. And when it falls below 25, we're going to reorder, okay? And we're going to see how effective this is, okay? So we should get some stock in. Notice it's pretty bare. If you go out and you look at your shelves too in the store, there's not much out there. So that means we're not ordering a whole lot. That'll tell you a few things right there. And so when people come in and they don't see items that they want, they leave, for instance, and they probably won't come back because they'll be like, I'm not going back to that store. They didn't have any items I wanted. So noticing we're losing a lot of money there because we're not ordering enough items, okay? Now I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to go into actions purchasing. I'm going to individualize it. I know I'm going to sell milk. So I'm going to put in 400 units of milk. But I got to be careful with the milk too because if I order too much, it's going to expire in 7 days. So I don't want to go too crazy. But I am going to order some more milk because I know that that's an item that I'm going to sell a lot of. Okay, so let me see what happens to my sales then. So notice my milk containers is going to get pretty big there. So look at all the milk items I'm selling. Okay, so I increased my milk ordering. And we're going to see if it increases my profits. All right, let me go a little faster here. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, what did that do for me? Okay, did my sales go up? Yes, they did increase, okay. And my gross margin increased, okay. So I had $13,000 in revenue. My actual sales is $8,000. This is what I pay for that inventory, okay? That's called cost of goods sold. And then my gross margin is this amount, okay? Now, can I pay for all my other things with that? No, I'm still losing money, but I'm losing less money than I was before by ordering more milk, okay? So let's go in and let's say, what are some other items that I could order more of that I think sell quite frequently, okay? And if I go to reports and I go to comments and messages, they may tell me what they're missing. White bread, peanut butter, white bread, white bread, white bread, white bread. Okay, so let's increase our ordering for white bread. And I'm going to go ahead and just do white bread for now. Okay, so my white bread is going to go up to, I'm going to do 500, or it expires pretty quick, so you got to be careful with bread. So I'm going to 300 units when it falls below 100 units, okay? All right. We saw an example of white bread running out quickly during this pandemic. A lot of people were going in and buying up bread because they got scared, I guess. So sometimes you see that happen. All right, so bread is selling, okay? So we're doing better there. Our weekly profit went up. Still negative, but you can see how if we go to reports and go to income statement, our sales didn't increase too much, all right? But why is that? Let's look at our income statement. Maybe there's something else going on too here. So shrinkage and waste. Are we wasting anything? No, not yet. we have some things expiring. So that's not good if we're having some items expiring. So that's something we'll need to fix at some point, and we'll need to figure out what items are expiring, okay? So let's go to actions, and let's change our global purchasing. That's probably where our big issue is, because we're not selling hardly anything. So let's go to 100 units when it falls below 50 units, okay? All right? So we have a lot more on the shelves now. Okay, so we should see an increase in profit because there's more items for people to buy by increasing the amount of there. So look at our weekly profit, still pretty good there. But I'm sure there's items that we're still missing. If you go to actions and go to purchasing, look at these units sold per day. If I'm selling 64 units of ice cream a day, well, if I'm only ordering 100 units at a time, I'm having to reorder like every other day. So that tells me right there, I need to jump up ice cream a little bit. So I'm going to order more ice cream, okay? Now milk, look, I'm only selling 57 units a day, so maybe I should order a little bit less, maybe. So I'm going to order 300 units when it falls below 100. Generic cola, not selling any. Primo cola, not selling any. Detergent, probably let's increase it to 200 units when it falls below 50 units, because detergent will sell. It doesn't expire, so that's a good thing. They're not selling a lot of we're selling a lot of whipped cream. So let's order 200 units of whipped cream, okay? So those are some items that we can change and see how effective it is by just ordering a little bit more of those items there. Okay. Okay, so if we look at our actions and look at our income statement, we'll see that, yeah, we increased sales a little bit, but there's some other things going on here. We're having some things expire, okay? And there might be a situation with our shelving in the back too as well, so we need to take a look at that. Let's look at our comments and messaging. I was looking for some peanut butter. Peanut butter, peanut butter. Okay, that's an item we're missing. Oat cereal, peanut butter, okay? Oat cereal. Oat cereal, peanut butter. Okay, that's really the only things we're missing. Okay, we don't seem to be having issues with delivery either. So let's go in and let's just let's go to oats and cereal and change those and see. Let's go 200 units when it falls below 100, and let's go to peanut butter, 200 units. Okay. And see what happens then there. Okay. And then I'm also going to change my global. I'm just going to change my global to 300 units for everything. And that way I definitely have plenty of stuff in the store at one time to order. Okay. So now what I have the issue is I have some things that must be expiring. Okay, so look at these costs here, this other. So I'm losing a little bit of money each month for items that are expiring. So that's something I got to take care of then is what items are expiring, and so what do I need to fix. And so if I go to reports and go to product info, actually it's not that one, I'm sorry. It's inventory, okay. So my milk is expiring, so I'm losing money there, and wheat bread. Oh, that's our big issue then right there. Look at this. Our wheat bread is costing us some serious cash. Okay, so let's fix the milk and the wheat bread and the white bread, and let's see if that makes a big difference for us. So let's go to purchasing. Let's go milk. Let's go to 200 units then. Okay. And let's go to, we're not selling a lot of wheat bread apparently. Okay, we're only selling a small amount. So let's do 40 units. Okay, we don't really sell a lot of that. And then let's lower the bread too. Okay, 50 units. So we should see a decent amount of business get better after this. All right, notice our weekly profit. It's getting closer to a profit. I'm not going to give you all the answers on it because I don't want to give you the exact amount that you're going to need to order. But just keep checking your comments and messages and saying, okay, what am I running out of? All right, looking for wheat bread now. So we just ordered less of that. That's fine. So maybe order a little bit more white bread now. So that's kind of what you got to watch for. You got to figure out what items you want to order. And we can also look at look at my income statement. Our delivery charges too are kind of a little bit high there, so we could try to figure that out a little bit. But yeah, your goal is to make a profit, okay? And so you got to figure out what's going to be the best ordering there, okay? Can I order more units? Let's see. Let's go to purchasing. Let's see. You know, we've changed some of the global ones. So let's go up to 400 units. And when it falls below 100, okay, let's see if that makes a difference there. Okay, now we probably got more things expiring. See, our weekly profit went up or went more negative. So that's when you got to take a look and see what's expiring now. So we had a little bit more things expire. Okay, we probably had some more delivery costs too that went up because they probably charged us for some other things that we didn't have. Yeah. Okay, but purchasing, the main thing is, and it's going to take you through the steps, kind of put you in a better situation as far as that goes, because I was kind of messing around with it. But, you know, like I said, see what items you need. Some items you might be able to figure out that you order less of, okay? You can go in and even change those things to 0 if you're not selling any units of that. I don't know if it'll let you change your shelving on this particular one. You know, it won't let you add displays, so that's one of the issues that you're going to have, okay? But that's purchasing inventory. Let me know if you have any questions.